School record 18 three-pointers for the Thundering Herd. School record 10 Conference USA wins. Individual, Marshall Shayna Gore, 2,020 points currently. The third student athlete to reach 2,000 points in Marshall women's basketball history. And of course, the school record 10 three-pointers by Marshall's Taylor Porter, and a career high 30 points as well. Coach, you'll have an opening statement. We will then take questions.
Well, they went out with a blaze of glory, you know, and these two, and I've said the same thing all year about them. They really like to play, you know. They love to compete. Sometimes they wear that on their sleeves a little bit too much, but they do. They like to compete. They like to win, and you know, they both brought tremendous crowds from Logan, West Virginia, and then what side of the river are we on today? Both. Fort Gay, West Virginia, and Louisa, Kentucky.
Yeah.
You know, they're huge contingents from there. And, both these two, as they have throughout their career, put on a pretty good show. Our team played well. We played hard. I thought that, you know, when you look at the game, I thought early on we did a better job on the glass, and that, you know, when you do that, if we would have given them easy shots, I think early in the game it might have been tougher. But we made sure that we boxed out, we held them to one shot, and then we were off to the races. And then, you know, when you shoot it like we did, it's pretty hard to hang in there on us. So.
Talk about the team effort you guys had tonight. You know, Shayna and Taylor, you guys had a rocking basket, just wouldn't stop.
Taylor had the basket on fire. I said, I'm not going to get 2,000 points. TP is tonight. I said, I'm going to get 2,000 assists off of it. I told her I wasn't hitting nothing, and she was hitting everything. I said, well, I'm going for my assist tonight. I'm going to pass it to you. And I told her in the second half, I said, I'm going to get you shots. And I did. But it was a really good team effort. I'm proud of everybody. It's a good win to carry the momentum into Frisco next week.
Good.
You know, the first 5 minutes of the game, Shayna had a little attitude. But, you know, that's okay. But she was like, I'm not hitting anything. So I said, I'm just going to keep feeding you the ball, so you got to shoot it. And then she started hitting, so, you know, after that,
we were waiting on we've been dying for her to dribble to the three-point line and her bounce it between her legs and you catch it and shoot the three. I thought she was going to do it there, but I wasn't.
Didn't happen today.
It's good when we just make the easy plays. we stroke it like
we were up by 20 at that point, Coach.
It was a great team effort, honestly.
Just bounce it.
The whole team worked together.
Yeah, about ESPN.
Everybody's.
I was happy with, and I was worried about what our approach was going to be. You know, we were coming off to turn this thing back to a serious note.
Sorry, yeah.
Or at least somewhat
Yeah.
under control press conference.
But don't make it sad.
You know, we didn't perform very well the last time out, and we didn't let that linger very long. I think that's important. You know, now we need to do the same thing with this one going into next Wednesday, which is we did perform well at home. We did do the things the right way on senior day, and now that one's behind us. And now I'm going to go upstairs and figure out what the scores are and figure out who we're going to play. And we need to get the next step, which is go get ready. Let's go get ready to play well in Frisco. And I think tonight was a nice step towards that, but it'll be a blank slate and a new day, and we will have to show up again and go compete.
Can you tell me a little bit about the timeout that you called when you were down 7-3? Because that was when the team seemed to take off. What did you talk about in that timeout?
Well, I just told them to calm down. I mean, that was it. I'd like to tell you that there's, you know, humongous adjustments and brilliant things that I say, but I said, yeah, we got to slow down a little bit, go play. There was a little wrinkle that we needed to change one small thing against the press that was open, and get organized against the press, and we did that, and then you know, we took off. I thought Kadeja Brooks was really key in that stretch coming out of that timeout. She's a really good basketball player. She really understands the game on both ends of the floor. She's very good about how to play in our motion, and she made a couple really nice reads. She slipped and got a layup. You know, when we were pressing a little bit out, which I understand that. I mean, this group wanted to win this game. They wanted 10 wins. They wanted things you know, that haven't been done in Conference USA play at Marshall before, you know, so they were amped up trying to win. And I like that about this group, and we just needed to take a deep breath and realize it was a basketball game. We did, and here we go.
Shayna, there was one point there in the second half when I think Taylor still had, she still had non-3-pointers at that point, and you gave her a look when you were bringing the ball down the floor. As you know, was there a pre-play or pre-planned play for you to get the ball to her for another shot?
Yeah, because you know, that was too, at the time was making shots, and she had the hot hand, and I wanted her to get her 10 3-pointer, and I thought it was pretty cool. And I wanted to be the one to give it to her, so I saw an opening and hit her, and it went in.
Shayna's really good. She can get herself in there. It doesn't matter what it is.
Yep.
Old 14 can put her. She can.
I
put
did.
it.
I wanted to give it to her.
No, she was. I mean, Shayna owned the school record, and the ninth one that broke it was delivered by her. You know.
See?
And that.
About me.
I'm the one that knows that. But you know that's she obviously had a special night, and she deserves to go out like that here. You know, they both have had a tremendous year. I appreciate their energy for the game and their energy for playing at Marshall. I mean, I think one of the things that our whole team has done this year that's different from years past is we do care more about performing well for Marshall. And I think that's been a huge change, important situation that we have undergone. And these two get a lot of credit for that. Like, you know, it is important to them to play well at the place they're playing well. And, you know, I think that has spread throughout our team. And it absolutely has affected our performance in a positive way. Performing for Marshall and for the people that support us.
And of course, tonight, finally able to get all 5 seniors out on the floor. Logan Fraley on the floor tonight for the first time all season. How special was that for the team tonight?
That was cool. I mean, you know, when Logan retired in November, I mean, her and I, that was one of the conversations that we had, which was, you know, we didn't decide what was going to happen on senior night then, but we just kind of left it open-ended, and then about a week ago, we decided, we knew we were in a race. At the time, we were in a race for a bye. We didn't know what this game was going to mean, so we kind of decided, well, let's suit up and let's see what happens. And so that's how we did it. But it was, I'm really glad she got in. She's an unbelievable person. She's respected by everybody in there. And, you know, I know they were happy for her. They actually designed their own play to get the 3 that they got. That was not drawn up by me. But they talked to each other, and we threw a one-handed pass all the way across the floor, like we love to do. And she put a good stroke on it, considering she hadn't shot many in the last 5 months. But she's she's had some really bright moments over the course of her career. So, you know, I think tonight she went out the right way.
So Taylor, what got into you with the 10-3?
I don't know. No, honestly, you know, we've been in the gym a lot lately. You know, conference coming up, we know we have to go 4 games in a row. So we've been in the gym a lot, and tonight we're just going in. So,
she's a competitor. She wasn't going to let us not play well. I mean, that's the answer.
Yeah.
She may not know that, but that's the answer.
Yeah.
We were going to win. She was going to make sure it happened. So, okay, 10 threes, that's fine. I got it.
Yeah, she missed that layup, and you said she needed to back up.
I did tell her that in one of the huddles, quit shooting layups.
Back up. Back up.
So,
All good?
yep. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.